This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Fought off foul.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Gets a piece and stays alive.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Juan Soto now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It's 0-1.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Abreu drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Yankees up by 3 here on opening day. In the air, out towards right center. McCormick on the run. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now at the plate, Austin Wells hammers that one deep left field and forget it. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Verlander done in this one, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jose Urquidy.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Labor swings, drives one. McCormick. Going back, and that one is off the wall. Around third, the relay throw. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Waste no time there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. It's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 3.
Aaron Judge.
And first offering is fouled off. Pulls that one foul. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A gigantic blast. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 9-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Hunter Brown into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. Bases empty with 2 away. And now it's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Line drive. They get the out on Soto, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to third. LeMahieu is there. Not in time. He's safe.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Fly ball down the line. Soto right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And first offering is fouled off.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
0-2 now. This ball's chopped to the ground. Throw is high and over his head.
Unfortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into. Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Diaz over at second. McCormick over at first with one away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And he deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing, and a ball popped up. And the infield fly is called. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
And a base hit up the middle. Around third. He'll score, and they're on the board with lots of ground to make up.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Pena stands in now and watches strike one. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two on, two outs.
1-2.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. At the belt and fires. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. One run in the inning, but they leave two. Eighth inning coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Astros 1. And we're back, ready to begin the eighth. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. The wind of the pitch. Makes the sliding stop to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Rizzo now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
One down, base is empty. Base hit, center field.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with two strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
At the plate, Austin Wells. And he drops it down the third baseline. And the bunt doesn't work out.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Foul ball. Runner at second, two down. And we're at the top of the eighth. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Coming home. The throw's offline, he's safe. And they now lead by 9.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now a chance for Anthony Volpe. McCormick ranging back on it. Back. Gone. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 12-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right-handed reliever. That's to third. Over to Abreu. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Minute Maid Park, here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Oh, 2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one can make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And that one in the air center field. 1 down.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
And at first, and here is Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Alvarez leads off first with 1 away. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
He goes down looking.
Well, that right there is a nasty front door breaking ball. I mean, those are so tough to stay in on and not give up because out of the hand, it looks like it's almost going to hit you. And then at the last moment, dips over that inside corner. Really nice pitch.
On the ground. And foul ball. The Yanks up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And the 0-2. Got it by him for the K. So the Astros lead 1. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. We go to the 9th. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Verdugo. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Presley, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Left-hand hitter waits. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Nobody out, runner at first. Slice to right. And that's a fair ball. Verdugo around second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So they're at the corners now. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 15-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many.
Rafael Montero gets the call from the pen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And a base hit right there.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. That one ripped. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Around third. The relay. And he's out.
Clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
So man aboard, and up next for you. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 17-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Throw, and it gets away. Now around second, going for third. Tag, got him. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at third. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here at the top of the ninth. Rip to third. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Abreu. Right through there for a strike.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Torres under this one. Brings it in, and there's one down. Chas McCormick now at the plate. Swing and a miss. as he was out front
No
that
ball.
time.
1 strike.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Popped up. And it drops in. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 on, 1 out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
2 outs. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
The Stros down to their final strike. Down. And that'll do it.